Okay, in this video, we're going to launch a circle prospecting, what's your house worth listing getting campaign for real estate. Something like what you see on the screen here, where Josh has, see how much I might pay for your address today. You'll notice here that he used our dynamic builder with a picture of the house in the front and a QR code. I'm going to show you how to do that now. So what you're going to do is hop on in to thanks.io. And as you may already know, the system works off of three main components. It works off of mailing lists over here on the left side, message templates, and image templates. So you need each of those three components to send a campaign. So let's start with mailing lists. I would recommend that you use our radius search builder, but just know that you can manually add addresses. You can upload a CSV if you have an existing list. So I'm going to click on the radius search. I'm going to enter a location as sort of my pinpoint area that I'm going to send around. I'm going to choose a number of records. We'll choose 100 here. And then you'll notice that you can choose some targeted lists here. You can choose people with home equity, people own their own home free and clear, likely to refi, likely to move, absentees. You can see these different categories here. Once you've chosen that, you're going to go ahead and click Buy Mailing List. Now, as you'll see here, there is a charge. It's 5 cents a record to purchase the list, but just know you don't have to spend that every time you use the same list. And we do recommend that you try to send to that list, if you're doing farming or circle prospecting, you try to send every month or two something new so that you increase your conversion rate, you get that repetition. So you're going to click Buy Mailing List. It'll pull the list into the system in the mailing list section, and that part is done for now. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to head on over to our message templates over here on the left side, and we're going to build out a new message template. So we click the add message up top, and we'll call this home value offer. We can put our URL in to generate a QR code for the person to go to. I'll just go ahead and grab and copy my KV Core website sell page. All of us in real estate have something like this to use, right? So go ahead and pop that in there. And then your messaging could go something like this. Hi. Just know that you can merge their first name in if you have it. Hi, first name. If you're curious about what, and then we can merge in the address over on the right here. See the tag I'm hovering over? Might sell for in today's market. Scan the QR code. Now, you'll instantly see a value opinion, plus we'll follow up with a more detailed report. Something like that. You go ahead and do the wording as you like. Just note up top, I kind of skipped over our handwriting styles. You can choose one of those if you want. We do actually have an AI handwriting style builder coming, so this may look a little different by the time you watch this video. Just know you'll be able to customize your handwriting that goes on the card. And if you've used the branding builder over on the right side, you see my picture and logo and stuff like that. The branding builder is on the left side. The card will automatically have your branding on it. So I'll save the message template like so. Okay, and then that part is done. So we've got our mailing list, our message template, and now let's go build an image template. Now you have options here. You can upload a pre-built front side of the card design. That's probably the hardest and most cumbersome way to do it. You can use Canva by clicking design postcard right here. It'll bring up Canva and you can design something. But I highly recommend you consider just using our image builder. It's the quickest and it's going to convert better than anything else, I promise. So if I click image builder right here, it's just this nice little wizard. I'm going to do home value offer. I can pick one of the designs right here. So I'll click this one at the bottom right. I like to be minimalist because that always converts the best. Now here's where things get very interesting. You see where it says background image URL? I can upload any image I want, but watch this. I'm going to insert Street View, and it's going to put a picture of the recipient's house on the card, which is going to get their attention and increase conversions. And then we just say something similar to what we said on the message side. See what a buyer might pay for, and then again we can merge an address right here. Over on the right we have that tag. Today, scan the QR code to see an instant value estimate. Now, something like that, right? Again, we're going to paste in our sell page, so to speak, our home value page that we have from our real estate website right here. We can put our logo in. I've been using Mr. T here as a placeholder, so I don't have a logo on my computer. I don't want to make you wait and watch me find that. and then I'll click and generate my preview. So there we go. See what a buyer might pay for your address today. You can see it's got a picture of their house. The eyeballs are drawn to it. I will note that these designs do convert really well. I do recommend you just don't stress yourself out when you use these. But if you must, and you want a custom kind of background overlay, it is possible to use our overlay image URL. You just kind of have to manually make that in Photoshop or Canva and adjust for where the QR code is placed in our templates. So just to note that that is possible, but I would just keep this simple. It is effective. We've sent a lot of these campaigns, a lot of agents across the country are sending these just using our templated designs here with a simple message, scan to get your address, and call it a day. Move on to the next thing you got to do today. And the reason I'm kind of harping on this a little bit is because I see a lot of real estate agents just stress themselves out over design, spend money on designers, waste a lot of time when you're not going to make any extra money versus just getting it out the door. Anyway, we've got our image template done. We've got our message template done. We are ready to bust this bad boy out the door. So I will go back to the main dashboard page in thanks.io. I will go up to the quick send right up here. I'll choose my mailing list. I'll choose that message template that I just built, home value offer. I'll choose that image builder, that image template that I just created, and I will click send. And you can see it's just like that. It's all ready to go. You review it and you get it out the door. One thing I'll mention is we've focused on postcards in this example. Just know you could have done much the same stuff by just adjusting your images and messages to be based around either letters or note cards. So if you're going a little more high end, you might try using a note card. Kind of makes a panel here with your picture on the bottom, and then you can write a more kind of feels like a more personalized note, almost like a wedding invitation or something. And of course, we have our window lists and windowed letters that would allow you to put more text and messaging in there for those, and it works a lot the same way. Just know that when you're doing letters and note cards, your image template is just going to be the letterhead or image templates you've built, and the easiest way to get that, again, is just use our branding builder, and you'll see you'll have those designs pulled into the system for you to make things fast. So that is how to send a quick, fast, down and dirty circle prospecting campaign using thanks.io. These work really well. Generally, we see at the very low end a 3 or 4% scan rate. But usually, depending on who you're sending to, you're going to see between 5 and 10% of people scan these. If you don't see that kind of scan rate, it's because you've tried to get cute and creative and you haven't followed the map that I've given you here. I've given you I've given you the keys to the castle here if you just want to get homeowners scanning and checking their home value on your site. One detail I forgot. You know that anytime this does get scanned, you are notified in real time about the scan, and it is possible to even send Zaps and Zapier and use our API to send triggers over to your CRM. But now we're getting a little more advanced. Once you've done this a few times and you really want to get those scanned leads going into your CRM, if you're doing this a lot, reach out to us and we can help you wire that part up. Thanks again for watching this video about how to send circle prospecting farming campaigns using thanks.io.